Did you know Niagara Falls is not one, but three waterfalls? Yes, that's right. When we talk about Niagara Falls, we're actually referring to a trio of stunning waterfalls. First, there's the American Falls, proudly sitting on the US side, boasting an impressive crestline of roughly 950 feet. Just a stone's throw away, you'll find the Bridal Veil Falls, the smallest of the trio, yet its beauty is unparalleled. Then, straddling the international border between Canada and the US, we have the Horseshoe Falls, named for its distinctive curved shape. But here's the kicker. All three of these natural wonders can be experienced right from the US side of the falls. That's right. You can soak in the majesty of all three without stepping foot outside the US borders. So the next time you hear Niagara Falls, remember it's not just one, but a trio of magnificent waterfalls. Ever wondered how Niagara Falls came to be? Let's take a brief journey back in time, to the end of the Ice Age, approximately 12,000 years ago. As the vast glaciers melted, they formed the Great Lakes, and with them, the beginnings of what we now call Niagara Falls. But the falls as we see them today didn't just come about naturally, it was also thanks to a group of dedicated environmentalists. The same glacial meltwater that carved out the Great Lakes also created the Niagara River, which started to flow over the edge of the Niagara Escarpment. Over millennia, the force of the water eroding the soft shale and limestone led to the formation of the three distinct waterfalls we see today: the American Falls, the Bridal Veil Falls, and the Horseshoe Falls. However, by the late 1800s, the natural beauty of the falls was under threat from commercial exploitation. Enter our environmental heroes, who were horrified by the industrial activity happening around the falls. One of these champions was none other than Frederick Law Olmsted, the landscape architect behind Central Park in New York City. Olmsted, along with other like-minded individuals, campaigned tirelessly for the New York State to purchase the land surrounding the falls, to protect it from further commercialization. Their hard work paid off. In 1885, the area was established as the Niagara Reservation, which later became known as the Niagara Falls State Park. It was the first state park in the US, a testament to the foresight of these early environmentalists who understood the importance of preserving natural beauty for future generations. So the next time you marvel at the majesty of the Niagara Falls, remember the incredible natural forces that created it, and the tireless efforts of those who worked to preserve it. From the end of the Ice Age to the late 19th century, it's a testament to the power of nature and the tenacity of humans. And that's how, in the blink of an eye in geological terms, we got the spectacular Niagara Falls we know and love today. Niagara Falls may not be the tallest, but it sure is the mightiest. Yes, you heard it right. The vertical height of Niagara Falls is over 176 feet in some sections. While that's certainly nothing to scoff at, it pales in comparison to the continental United States' tallest waterfall, Yosemite Falls, which tops out at a staggering 2,425 feet. But don't let that fool you into underestimating the mighty Niagara. What Niagara Falls may lack in vertical size, it makes up for in horizontal size, and most impressively, in volume. Picture this. More than 700,000 gallons of water per second pour over Niagara Falls, rushing over at about 25 miles per hour. This sheer volume and width make Niagara Falls the largest in North America. It's a sight to behold, a demonstration of raw power and beauty that leaves observers in awe. But where does all this water come from, you ask? The answer lies in the Great Lakes. Lakes Superior, Michigan, Huron, and Erie all drain into the mighty Niagara River before emptying into Lake Ontario. Put the 5 Great Lakes together, and you have the world's largest freshwater system. This colossal network of lakes feeds the Niagara, giving it the strength and volume that it's known for. So, next time you stand at the edge of Niagara Falls, remember the journey that water has taken. From the vast expanses of the Great Lakes, through the powerful currents of the Niagara River, and finally, over the edge of the falls, creating a spectacle that captivates millions each year. Niagara Falls may not reach the highest heights, but it certainly holds a unique charm. Its thunderous roar, the misty sprays that cool your face, and the rainbows that dance in the sunlight are all part of the majestic Niagara experience. So, while it may not be the tallest, when it comes to volume and width, Niagara Falls is the undisputed champion. Welcome to Brain Booster. Did you know that Niagara Falls is a powerhouse, literally? Back in 1885, the genius minds of Nikola Tesla and George Westinghouse joined forces right here to create the world's first hydroelectric power plant. That's right. The mesmerizing beauty of the falls is not just a feast for the eyes, but it's also a monumental force of nature that generates a staggering 4 million kilowatts of electricity. That's more than enough to light up a quarter of all the homes in New York State and Ontario, Canada. But the power of the falls doesn't stop there. Let's dive into the aquatic life that calls these waters home. Yes, believe it or not, fish do take the plunge over the falls. And the surprising part? Most of them survive the journey, albeit a little stunned, thanks to their ability to flow with the water. From supplying electricity to supporting aquatic life, Niagara Falls is teeming with power and life. What does the future hold for Niagara Falls, I hear you ask? Let's take a trip back in time first. Originally, the falls were located 7 miles downriver, near what is now known as Lewiston. Through the course of time, the brink has eroded, slowly but surely, to its current location. Today, Niagara Falls' current erosion rate is approximately 1 foot per year. However, due to flow control and power generation efforts, this rate could potentially slow down to 1 foot per decade. But what does this mean for our beloved falls? In the grand scheme of things, it suggests that eventually, likely tens of thousands of years from now, they could disappear into Lake Erie. A sobering thought, isn't it? Yet we mustn't let this cloud our appreciation. Change is a part of nature's course, and while the future may hold change, the awe-inspiring beauty of Niagara Falls remains timeless. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.